Okay, so Epic just announced the Unreal Engine 6, and instead of listening to the industry begging them to slow down on this AI slop, they've decided to shove even more generative tools into the engine. Let's get into it. Shoutouts to Kotaku for the article. The next version of Unreal Engine is going to be filled with Gen AI tools. Epic is also merging Unreal's Fortnite editor into Unreal Engine 6, so you can see where that's going. Before we go further, I'd politely ask that you guys like and subscribe if you are tired of AI seeping into everything that you love. Here on this channel, I try to cover this stuff every single day, so if you guys are as sick and tired of this as I am, be sure to stick around. But yes, the article. After teasing it last month, Epic has announced that the next version of Unreal Engine will continue the company's publicly derided efforts to shove AI-powered tools and features into more of its offerings. On June 17th, Epic posted a long message from engine development lead Marcus Wasmer about Unreal Engine 6, the next version of the company's popular game development engine. Previous versions of it have powered games like Gears of War, Ark, Batman Arkham Asylum, and more, and of course, Epic's own Fortnite. With Unreal Engine 6, Epic is unifying Unreal Engine 5 and its Fortnite editor, which is powered by Unreal, into one singular advanced engine that will also be filled to the brim with AI shit. The article's words, not mine. Honestly, they may as well be my words because that's exactly how I would have said it. Wasmer claims that internally at Epic, the company has been doing a lot of investigation into using AI to generate code and confirmed that recently. Epic opened up a pretty broad usage for code and generation and AI analysis across our back-end, engine, and game development engineering teams. That sounds like Fortnite and possibly games like Rocket League are now using AI-generated code in some capacity. Towards the end of the blog post, seemingly in a bid to assure people that Epic doesn't want all of those AI tools to replace people and lead to further layoffs in the industry, which is the biggest issue that's going down right now in the games industry, Wasmer concludes by saying, UE6 is going to change a lot about how games are made. It will not change the things that matter most, which is that the people in this industry, the game developers, the filmmakers, our Unreal Engine family, are the ones who make things actually happen. Of course, it's hard not to look at Unreal Engine 6 adding even more ways to streamline game development and using tools that regularly hallucinate, steal, and get stuff wrong as anything other than a way to make teams more efficient, which in CEO speak means fewer people doing more work for about the same amount of money. I'm not convinced adding more Gen AI into Unreal Engine will do anything but lead to more layoffs, and the artists and devs who remain will get to spend the hours of their day cleaning up AI's mistakes, as seen in Epic's recent Fortnite development video. The future sounds fast, messy, and terrible. That's the end of this article, and while I do hate to bring up points that I've already said in previous videos, I make these videos every freaking day, so there's a chance that you might have missed what I said back in the previous one anyway. The final few sentences of this article basically ring a bell on something that I've been saying for the longest amount of time, and that is, when AI seeps into the game industry, it's not going to be a case of, oh hey, these games are like, look, the game development industry has not needed AI for the past 50 years it has existed. AI is not going to magically make things better. It's not. What it's going to do is make things better for the corporate bigwigs who operate these businesses. And the ending of this article basically proves an important point that I've been trying to say for the longest amount of time, and that is that when AI successfully seeps into the games industry, it's not going to make these games better or more efficient or more pretty or more complex or entertaining. What it's going to do is make these games come out even faster than they ever did before, but also even more broken than they ever have been in the past. So expect many of these AAA titles to come out on launch looking like Cyberpunk 2077 on launch. Get ready for that. That is what the future of the games industry is going to look like if/when generative AI is being primarily used in the game development process. But yes, those are my thoughts. What are y'all's? Whatever it is, be sure to let me know in the comment section. That's going to wrap this one up, boys. This is Jack Talks Back, signing out. You guys have a good one.